Hey there, it's Katrina Sawa here, the Jumpstart Your Biz Coach with jumpstartyourmarketing.com. And I have a quick business video tip for you today. Whether you are already speaking or you know you should be speaking more in your business to get leads, make more money, make sales, get clients, get exposure, whatever the reason, speaking is actually the #1 fastest path to cash. Whether you choose to admit that or embrace speaking is up to you, but I highly recommend you put it on your to-do list for this year, is to learn how to become a better speaker, learn how to position yourself so that you can actually sell from the stage or sell in the back of the room more, as well as speak more online and offline. This is a speaking gig right here. Is a free video tip for you guys, is a speaking gig that I created for myself. I don't have to go out and speak to hundreds of people or conferences or whatnot, but it is helpful to do that because not everybody clicks and watches your video, right? So it's good to do all of it. But I'm hosting a speaker success webinar. It's free. It's absolutely free. And I want to tell you about that in a minute, but here, let me give you the URL, and then I want to tell you 3 things that you can do as a speaker from stage, whether it's virtual or in person, to build your list and get clients. Okay, I'm going to tell you 3 things, but let me give you the webinar page here so you don't forget, and you can go there and pull it up. It's on my event website, so it's at livebigevents.com, livebigevents.com, where you might want to look at the events, actually. But if you do /webinar - speaker success, so /webinar - speaker success is the page to go to. So here's 3 different ways that you can collect leads or get people in your email list or get people to take action. And they're all things you can do for free, okay? Because a lot of times people will tell you that you can't sell from the stage when you're speaking. But there's always ways to negotiate things you can do to generate leads, okay? So the first thing is, if you have a book or something that you can give away of value, offer to give away that free thing for everybody who enters or gives you their contact information or signs up for your drawing in the back of the room. Or what I did was I had 3 different free gifts that I was giving away. One was the webinar. I was saying, come to my webinar for free. Or I had a couple different free audios or webinars that people could opt in for from stage this last weekend. And I gave them 3 options. Whether you're getting clients, go here. If you want to start speaking, go here. And I forget what the last one was, but it was like, go here, right? And some people were opting in for all 3 of the freebies, which is fine. But I said, show me your phone that you got the auto email from me, that you signed up, right? Or I'm going to see it in my email that someone signed up. And then I'll give you my book for free, my Love Yourself Successful book that's behind me over there on the counter. And so I signed it and gave people my free book. And yes, that did cost me money. But not everybody in the room signed up for some kind of free gift. Either they resonated with me or they didn't. And my book is actually a great next step for someone to learn more about me, get to know me, and see what kind of things that I teach and talk about in my coaching programs. So it's a great introduction to me if they actually read it, right? So giving my book is actually a really good thing. I've gotten some high-paying clients from giving my book away. Now, if you don't have a printed book, you can do an ebook or some kind of free report or a checklist or something like that. And you can either drive them to the page online if you have opt-in boxes on your website, or you can just take a little form and have them fill it out. Oh yeah, I do. Hold on. This is an actual order form, but you can have them fill out a little form with their name, email, phone number, and I ask for mailing address too when they fill out the form, and have them fill that out and then give that to you, and then you go sign them up for the free thing and then send them the thing. If you have something physical to give them, like if you've done a teleclass before or something like that, you can burn it on CDs and actually give a CD. And I probably have an example of a free CD in here. It's not well done, but you print a CD, you have a nice label cover, and then you put it in a box or something that you can give away. And these are very inexpensive to produce, and you could do that. Okay, with the same type of thing. And then the other thing you can do, and I've done this before in a speaking gig too, when I've only had a short period of time, like if you only have 10 or 15 minutes to give a quick talk, right? It's hard to really go deep on a topic. You barely have enough time to get the audience's attention and to give a little bit of story about who you are and why they should listen to you. And then you have a couple minutes to maybe to share your big aha or tip, right? And I mean, these videos sometimes are 8 to 10 minutes that I'm doing. So you can imagine if you had this much time in front of an audience, what are you going to do? Well, you could drive them to a free teleclass or webinar, right? And I did this before when I was talking about jumpstarting your follow-up in my friend's workshop. And all he gave me was 15 minutes. But you know what I did is I said, okay, and I'm Katrina, and this is what I do, and da-da-da-da. And I'm like, I want to give you a couple tips about follow-up, and then I want to give you an invitation to a free teleclass where I'm going to give you my whole hour presentation on how to jumpstart your follow-up. And I tell you, there was about 100 people in the room, and like all but 2 people ran to the back of the room at the end of my talk to sign up for my free teleclass to listen to the whole talk, right? Because I didn't have time. So it was like an hour webinar where I was asking questions and telling them in-depthly about what to do in their follow-up. But I had just a snippet of time on stage, so I drove them to a free caller teleclass that was going to happen live in the next couple weeks, and I set a date, right? Just random date. Said it was just for you guys. Okay, it was just for you guys, so you got to sign up today, though, so I can get you on the list and get you the call information. And that worked brilliantly, right? That worked brilliantly to get people on my list. And then the third thing I've been seeing a lot of, or you'll see occasionally, is holding a different type of a drawing. Like every once in a while, like at my live events and some other conferences that I've been at, I've seen them give away expensive, like really valuable things like trips to Cabo or a Kindle or an iPad or a GoPro camera, right? Or $100 cash or something like that. Something of real value. If you can splurge and give something like that away or get it donated, even better, right? Get it donated by a sponsor or something like that. Then those kinds of drawings typically will get everybody involved as well. So those are 3 ideas you can use in your speaking gigs, and most of those you can do online or offline. If you get the prize or something like that, it might cost you a little bit of money, but you'll get a lot more people if you can really raise awareness from your speaking gigs. But there's lots of ways to get paid clients too from speaking gigs. These are just some free lead generator ideas for you as a speaker. Now, come to my webinar and I'm going to share even more because I have a whole 6-step system on how to make money from speaking. This is just a couple different examples that I want to share with you. So go to livebigevents.com, livebigevents.com/webinar - speaker success. Okay. So I want to see you at my webinar. And if you miss it live, you can always listen to the recording, but just go there, sign up, get the information, because you never know when you really should get started speaking. If you're already speaking, it's going to give you some tips and ideas that you probably haven't thought of yet. Trust me. I talk to a lot of people and I know a lot of speakers and I get a lot of great ideas. So I can't wait to share. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.